Nick is running away with his favorite food and doesn't want to share it with Eva. Eva is standing on the chair during mealtime. These are bad manners. Nick and Eva are sitting on their chairs, using please and thank you and passing the food to one another. They are eating quietly and respecting the meal that has been prepared for them. Mrs. Wilson is happy to serve such appreciative kids. Oh, look at Eva. She is standing in the middle of the ground and nobody is willing to play with her. Poor girl. You can tell she feels bad about it. How would you feel if you were being left out and ignored? We should never be unkind towards others. Treat others how you would like to be treated. Peter and his friends saw that Eva was alone and asked her to play with them. Everyone is happy. See, kids? It's very easy to be kind and will only bring a smile to your face. Nick, Michael, and Eva are playing loud music. They are having a lot of fun, but they are also screaming and yelling at the top of their lungs. This is disturbing everyone else in the house, including Mrs. Wilson. When we are inside, we need to use our inside voices. It is all right to have fun, but if we are too loud, we disturb everyone else. Keep the shouting and screaming for when you play outside. Oh no! Sarah has dropped the drinks she'd brought for her friends. Nobody helped her open the door, and she was not able to keep her balance. It's a good habit to open the door for anyone who may need help. The next day, Sarah's friends help when she brings them drinks. When you hold the door for people, you make their job easier. Everyone wins. Oh, look what's going on here. Peter said that he came first, but Nick claimed that he saw the swing first, and now they are quarreling. If they keep fighting like this, nobody will get a turn. Taking turns means that everyone can use the swing. Look how much nicer it is now. Everyone will get a chance to go on the swing. Look, Sarah is littering. She threw her cup on the road. When we litter, we make our world a little less nice. You may think it is no big deal to throw trash on the ground, but if everyone did it, we'd be living on a mountain of trash. Put your trash in the garbage so that it can be disposed of properly. Now that is a good habit. Always keep the outdoors clean by using the waste bins. It makes the environment healthy and gives us a better place to live. Nick and Paul made a mess in Nick's bedroom. When it was time for Paul to go, they still hadn't tidied their mess. Nick's mother was not happy that the boys had left such a disaster. When you are finishing playing, you must tidy the mess you made. You cannot expect others to tidy up after you. Your room is your responsibility, and you need to take care of things that you have. The boys cleaned their mess. Clean your toys as you go, and be proud of the space that is yours. Today is Nick's birthday, and he wants to have the whole cake to himself. However, if he does not share, he cannot expect his friends to share anything with him. Sharing is a trade that makes friendships strong. Even if you don't get anything immediately in return, people will be willing to give you something of theirs in the future. Nick gave all of his guests some cake. That's a good boy. Like Nick, we all must remember that sharing is polite. When we give something of ours to someone else, we gain love in return. Happy birthday, Nick. Uh-oh, Nick is standing on the top of the wall. He is going to jump off. That is not safe at all. He is putting himself in danger. Remember, playing safely means that you won't get hurt and you won't worry those around you. It may be fun to be daring and dangerous, but if you get injured, You won't get to play at all. Nick is on the ground and playing with others. There's no risk of him injuring himself, and no one is worried. Playing safely is not just good manners, but common sense. It's time for a story, but nobody is willing to listen. Nick and Michael were playing with a frisbee, and Paul and Peter are planning to go out to play football. But we must listen to our elders when they ask you to do your schoolwork. There is a time for work and a time for play. The children decided they would sit and listen to the story. The story was very interesting, and the children learned something new. They would have time to play later, but first there was work to be done. On Sunday, Nick has invited his friend Michael to play football outside. It started to rain, and so they decided to continue their game inside. However, they did not remove their dirty shoes, and their bouncing ball knocked the picture off the wall. Poor Mrs. Wilson had spent all morning cleaning the house, and now it was a mess. What should the boys have done to keep the house tidy? Mrs. Wilson is pleased. She can see that Nick and Michael respect her home, and she is happy to have them there. Good job, boys! What has Nick done now? He broke the lamp while playing in the house, and he did not even say sorry. It is bad manners not to acknowledge your mistakes. Admitting you have done wrong lets others know that you feel regret at what has happened, and they will forgive you much more easily. Nick told his mother that he was sorry for what had happened, and told her his side of the story. His mother understood what had happened, and forgave him for the accident. Well done, Nick. Peter brought some sweets for his friends, but Michael grabbed the sweets without thanking Peter. Michael, that is not good manners, as it gives your friends a bad impression of you. Michael realized that he had been rude. Michael learned from his mistake. He realized that he had to show that he was grateful that Peter had brought them a gift.